You're watching Nevada Business Chronicles. Take a journey with us to see the innovative businesses that put Nevada on the business map. Connecting you with the businesses, events, and organizations that bring innovation and prosperity to the Nevada area, please welcome your host, Mitch Burney.
What did you do for a living?
I was a teacher for a while. I taught in public school, homeschool, community college, and I had a private school.
Yeah.
And then I got into juvenile justice, and I worked for juvenile justice with juvenile delinquents, and I was doing their their rehabilitation program.
What's the biggest obstacle to education?
The teachers union. Can I be blunt?
Thank you. Yeah, teachers union, and we don't educate our kids. We used to have a like mechanical, the woodworking, everything else.
That's right.
The teachers union took it out.
Yes, they did.
But we need to turn back to that. What do you think about that?
I think that's right. I think we've lost all of our journeyman and apprentice programs, and we're not training our children to do their real jobs. And if we would, in high school, offer something that you could apprentice under an actual person that earns a living there, I think they would learn a lot in OJT.
Our kids are changing the atmosphere, our kids have different needs. You gotta have dynamics, things are changing, so that's
certainly
why we're jumping in it. Our kids they want different things than we did, and we're starting to see, as we decided that this was something that I was gonna run for, what our kids are asking for their future is different than what we were asking for, and so we need new blood who understands the new generation.
Next up, we'll have Sharron Angle running for Congressional District 2.
Thank you, Earl. Thank you all for being here. I am Sharron Angle. I'm running for Congressional District 2, and I want you to vote for me. I've lived in Ely, Winnemucca, and Tonopah, as well as Reno. I live in Northwest Reno right now. I have 9 grandchildren and 2 children. I got into politics because of my son and the overreach of government. I was the past president of the National Federation of Republican Assemblies. We endorse conservative values, constitutional values in every state. And I am very proud of the constitutionally conservative platform that we fight for in our Republican Party every year. I just would ask you to join with me. Let's get out there, let's go door to door, and let's turn out that Republican vote. We can win these elections if we get those who are registered really voting and those who join us in embracing the values of freedom to join us as well. Thank you so much. Remember, Sharron Angle for Congressional District 2. I want your vote.
We're here in Lander County. The main cities are Austin and Battle Mountain. We're in Battle Mountain today, and we're speaking with Earl and Amy, and we're going to ask them some questions about Battle Mountain, Lander County, Nevada, and the United States. And first, Earl, I want to talk to you about being an activist here in Battle Mountain. I know that you have a farther reach than Battle Mountain, but you talk to us about that, would you?
A number of years ago, I was looking at what was going on in the country, and I felt like things were really going bad, much more so than I anticipated it ever would. So I decided, well, you know what, I need to get involved with it. So that's how I got involved with the Republican Party in Lander County.
Hi, Amy. As you know, I'm running for Congressional District 2, and I want to represent you. And I know that one of the big issues that we've talked about in the past is healthcare. And I'd like you to just kind of tell me what the issue is that you've found.
Well, I have family members that are having to pay a fortune right now for healthcare. And it all seems like when we had Obamacare implemented, everybody's rates it became a monopoly or something to where my son is paying $1,700 a month for his 4 little kids. It's hard to make a mortgage these days with, a monopoly on health care. I think we need to get back to privatized competition to where they can afford to take care of their families. I mean, they're paying for insurance now and can't put the kind of food and clothing that they need on their children because the health care is so important. I also am concerned that with Obamacare, once it came in, it seemed like it really caused a problem with our doctors. Also with Medicare, I'm on Medicare, and they don't seem to care as much once you're on Medicare. I've got an illness to where I have a supplemental, and I pay a lot for that and my Medicare, and then the doctors don't even want to see me. So yeah, it's pretty sad days with the health care.
Well, and we were talking about your family. You have a daughter who had a special needs child.
I did.
And I have a grandson who's special needs, and so there is an area that we share in common. Talk to me a little bit about the needs that have come up. Just having children that have special needs.
I had the most amazing little boy, grandson, A.J. Olson, and I think most of Northern Nevada knew him. I think he recognized him possibly too. Anybody he would meet, he'd put tears in their eyes because he was so sweet. Little angel in our lives. I know God sent him for a reason. However, he suffered a great deal of pain with his illness, and they wouldn't give him anything for the pain meds. He'd have a lot of seizures, and a lot of people would say that medical marijuana worked, but we never did get to try that, and it might have worked. But the sad part was they were always afraid of giving him medicine because they were afraid he would get addicted to something. And here he was dying. And so he suffered tremendously. And we lost him 2 years ago. His mama, my daughter, went back to school. She wanted to change the pain threshold for special needs. She is doing a dual major, one in hospital administration, and then also she wants to be a PA for his special needs doctor. She took care of him for 7 years, this sick little boy, and she had to pump his tummy and take care of everything. We didn't have the health care that she needed. Not most people could do what she did. Absolutely no. She was an amazing mom. But when he passed away, she had made the goal to go back to school and change the pain threshold. I mean, her goal is to change the pain threshold in special needs. And I really wish that we could get health care to pay more attention to these sick little kids. You know, he couldn't speak, he was nonverbal, but you could tell he was in pain, he'd cry. And she couldn't give him anything for it. That was the hardest part, was watching him suffer.
I think what you're saying to us is that we need to have control over our own individual healthcare needs.
Yes.
That this one size fits all does not fit all. There are special things that happen with each one of us, and we need to be able to talk individually with our doctors about what we need and have them be able to treat us without thinking about what the bottom line or the cost of that might be and who's going to pay that bill in the end, and also to have a freedom to go out there on the market and choose health care that is appropriate for us. And right now we just don't have that freedom nor that ability. And even with President Trump making sure that we got the individual mandate off, we all know that the mandates that are still there are still causing these premiums to be very, very costly. And also we don't have the solution that we need, which is to have a greater opportunity, more options to look for the health care that would be for us.
Since he lifted up that penalty that you get through the IRS for not having health care,
right?
I think you're going to see people going without health care some more. It's too expensive. We have to address this. My son's biggest concern with the election and even President Trump now is, what are we going to do about health care? It's too expensive. My grandbabies need insurance. My kids need insurance. My family, everybody's family in Nevada needs some good insurance.
Tonight we're going to the Washoe County Republican Lincoln Day dinner, and the guest speaker tonight is Dinesh D'Souza.
Well, we've completed the first leg of the campaign trail, and we're headed on to the second. Let's take a little recap.
That's right, Mitch. We started in Eureka with Eureka County's Lincoln Day dinner. Then we went to Yerington for Lyon County. Then we went to Elko for Elko County. We came back to Battle Mountain for Lander County, Winnemucca for Humboldt County, and ended up in Lovelock for the Pershing County Lincoln Day dinner. We're starting the second leg of the Lincoln Day circuit now. Last night we were in Washoe County, the Reno Lincoln Day dinner. This morning we're going to be right here in Story County in Virginia City. This evening, Carson City County, and we will end up tomorrow evening then in Douglas County at the Carson Valley Inn in Gardnerville. From there, we will finish the tour in Fallon in Churchill County.
For those who have not made it out to a Lincoln Day dinner in the past, tell them a little bit about why they should be attending these events.
We know the statistic that only 25% of the people who are eligible to vote actually register to vote, and only 25% of those who are registered to vote actually vote. That means that there has to be a way that we can gather people in, get their interest, give them the information so that they can make that informed vote. So it isn't just a small percentage of the people deciding who is governing in this country and in our cities and in our states. And so these Lincoln Day dinners really gathered the faithful, the ones that say, I really understand, I need to be an informed voter. I need to know who the candidates are. I need to talk to them personally. And that's what the Lincoln Day dinner does. It's called the Lincoln Day dinner because Abraham Lincoln was the very first Republican president during the Civil War. We honor him and his memory. We also honor President Reagan. So it's a time for people to get together and honor the principles that we hold dear as conservatives, which is lower taxes, less government regulation, those things that we put into our party platform every year. And as you know, I run on that party platform because that's really who I am, as a lower taxes, less government regulation person. And you will meet those kinds of candidates at these Lincoln Day dinners.
Let's continue our journey.
Let's do that.
"25 years later, I served in your legislature and I was able to get a law passed that said you can homeschool your children in Nevada without any other caveats, just straight up, you can homeschool your children. That's what choice in education really is about, is giving us the freedom to make those kinds of choices.
Again, I'm Sharron Angle. I'm running for Congressional District 2. I want your vote. You can find out more about me at SharronAngle.com. We have a closed primary state. If you're not registered Republican, you can't vote in the primary. Remember your Constitution. We the people are at the top of the pyramid, and the government closest to the people is the highest office that you can hold. All of the rest of the office down the line from that are there just to create some rules of engagement. I want to go back. I want to represent you and the Constitution.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. Now more from Nevada Business Chronicles.
Very exciting. Today I'm with Sharron Angle, Joy Kincaid. We're in front of the old Sports Authority building for a reason. Your next expo, Nevada Women's Expo, coming up April 6th, April 7th. So excited. Tell me about it.
That's right, Mitch. We're really excited to bring some new life to this section of the Fire Creek Crossing Shopping Center. We're right next to Sam's Club. Starbucks is right over there. There are a lot of shops that people can come and shop at while they're here at the expo. We have a ton of parking, which has always been a problem at our past events, and any other event that you go to in town has a parking problem. So we have eliminated that problem altogether. There's over 40,000 square feet of room inside for our vendors and our shoppers, so you won't be crammed on top of each other, but it's very nice inside with carpeting and with tile walkways. We have dressing rooms for the clothing vendors who are going to come and join us, so that people can come and try on the clothes there and not have to do it in a little pop-up tent like they had to at some of our other events. There's really nice bathrooms in there. We have tons of room for food trucks. We want food trucks to come and be able to sell out here in the parking lot, and so that people will see the event as they're driving by, and our banners are going to be on the front of the building, so they'll know that there is definitely something going on here.
Sharron, the Nevada Women's Expo's got some history in our community. Tell me a little bit about why you started this, who should come to this, and what vendors you're looking for as well.
Thank you for asking those questions, Mitch. Of course, the history is we've been around for 15 years as Nevada Women's Expo. We were at the convention center first, which is just right over there, which makes this location even easier for our past customers to find. We're right here in Fire Creek Crossing, which we think is a great place not only for customers but for our vendors. We have a great load in, load out dock, so it's just easy in, easy out for our exhibitors. And that's one of the reasons why we're having it here.
This year, the theme is celebrating women, and as always, it's going to be a shopping extravaganza, but we just want to be able to celebrate what it means to be a woman and, to be independent or, just enjoy the finer things in life, the frilly things of being a girl. So we encourage vendors who cater to women, but we also encourage vendors who sell products that men might be able to pick up for their significant other. So we encourage men to come in and shop too.
Well, that's right. We say we appreciate women in business, but we also appreciate businesses that appreciate women.
That's right.
So it's all about appreciating women.
One thing the community can always count on at the Nevada Women's Expo is the steals and deals that they can get at the Nevada Women's Expo. There are always deep discounts and things that you cannot get any other time except for shopping the Nevada Women's Expo.
Well, that's right, because we're going to have exhibitors here that work from home, that do handcrafted, homemade, homegrown things that are just not available in a brick and mortar shop. And we'll have those that are in brick and mortar shops also joining us so that they have another location where they're able to show their craft, show their wares to the community. So you're right, Joy, they're going to be planning something really exciting just for this expo so that we can get those steals and deals. And you can also look on our website, NevadaWomen'sExpo.com. For those that are going to be participating, they'll be advertising some of these steals and deals. We'll have them up on that website as well at NevadaWomen'sExpo.com.
The vendors. This is what's really important about the Nevada Women's Expo that separates it from any other event out there is the diversity, but the fact that you don't overpopulate any one segment for vendors. So tell me how that works.
You're right, Mitch. We don't allow more than just a few vendors from each category because we don't want to dilute the market and confuse the customer. But we do offer exclusivity at a sponsorship price if people would like to be the only one in their category. So we just really try to make it so that it's people can do a little comparison shopping on site. If you tried to do that around town, it would take hours. We allow you to do this one-stop shop in however long you want to be here and get it all done and over with and eat and have some fun, hang out with your girlfriends. And it's just a really great experience for everyone. The whole family can come. It's a family event.
That's right. I was going to say, bring your children, bring your husband. This is something for everyone. And we try to make it a good family atmosphere so that you're not afraid to bring your family, your children, your husband to this event. But I'm sure that there will be things that even your husband will say, come on, honey, you got to go over here and look at this. Or your child will say, Mom, have you seen this? And we like that diversity about our show.
That's right. Diversity is something that's always been very important for us at the Nevada Women's Expo, and we invite many different types of businesses to come and join us, from financial, banking, to insurance salesmen. To
we have pest control. We've had Mr. Fix-It. You need a handyman, he's here. You need a trampoline experience, they're here. You need a massage, they're here. You need a makeover, we've got that. So it's just a lot of different services and products. Name some.
Right now, the vendors that we have signed up are Lula Roe, ADT, Arbonne, New Skin, UB Fixed, and several others that are coming in as I speak. We have applications coming in the mail every day. So we have room for over 100 vendors, and we want to have as many as possible from each different type of service and product, and even nonprofits. We encourage them to come as well. We'd love to have the representatives from the Down Syndrome Network, and we're trying to get them here. And we're going to have the blood drive van. United Blood Services will be here doing a blood drive. So if they're a nonprofit and they want to get out into the community and get some volunteer exposure, this is the place to do it.
Well, speaking of exposure, we're expecting between 2,000 and 7,000 to attend our event. In the past, that's kind of the range that we've had in over 2 days. We expect to have that, and we really expect to have more here because of the location. We're right here in the middle of Southwest Reno shopping, Meadowood Mall, this mall, Fire Creek Crossing, the convention center, you know, just the business community is surrounding us. So that's here, but also because we have great access this time. We've got good parking for those who want to come and visit, but we've also got great access for those who want to exhibit with us as well.
You mentioned nonprofits, and one of the fundamental beauties of the Nevada Women's Expo is that you give back at the end of this event to a nonprofit.
Yes, we do, Mitch. Every year we do give back to a nonprofit. This year our nonprofit beneficiary is Supportive Hope, and it is a network of data that is being put together for those parents and caregivers of people and children with special needs, so that they can go to our website, supportivehope.com, and find out where they can get services and resources for their loved one who has special needs. As many of you may know, we have baby Ben. He was born with several defects, but he's 16 months old and he's doing very well. But the purpose of Supportive Hope is to pull together resources that I had to pull together for myself, and it was very exhausting and taxing and time-consuming. So Supportive Hope pulls all those things together, puts them in one place on our website, and you can just click on a diagnosis and it will point you in the right direction. So, you know, not only does Nevada Women's Expo celebrate women, but we give back to the community, and this is the way that we're doing it this year. And we just really want to make people aware that we are a not-for-profit organization, and that we do this because we really do care about the public and the businesses who serve the public.
Mark your calendars, April 6th, April 7th at the Sports Authority in Fire Creek Crossing for the next Nevada Women's Expo. Tickets will go on sale online on March 1st, but vendors, well, there's space. You need to get your booths now, limited space for each category, so you don't want to miss out on this event. You can get all that information on NevadaWomen'sExpo.com.
Or they can call us directly at 775-787-6017.
That's Sharron Angle, Joey Kincaid, Nevada Women's Expo. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. For information on becoming a guest on our show, contact us at info@nvbusinesschronicles.com. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week at the same time for more from Nevada Business Chronicles.